Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Podcasts, where learning English feels natural, beautiful, and real. I'm Emma, and today's episode is filled with love, celebration, and a lot of very useful vocabulary.
And I'm Leo. Hello to all our listeners. Today, we are diving into a topic that is special in every culture, the marriage day. Whether you call it a wedding, a marriage ceremony, or the big day, it is a day full of specific English words that every learner should know.
Exactly, Leo, because even if you aren't the one getting married, you might be a guest, a witness, or a family member. Knowing what to say can help you feel confident at the celebration.
Before we start, a quick reminder. If you want to support us, please like this episode and subscribe. It helps our community of learners grow every single day.
All right, Leo, let's start with the most basic question. What is the difference between marriage and wedding? Many learners get these confused.
That is a classic question. A wedding is the event, the party, the ceremony, the specific day. Marriage is the long-term relationship that starts after the wedding. So you go to a wedding to celebrate a marriage.
Perfect explanation. Now let's look at the happy couple. Who are they?
The woman getting married is the bride, and the man is the groom.
And together, they are the newlyweds once the ceremony is over. But before the wedding day, they are engaged.
When a man asks a woman to marry him, he proposes. We often call this popping the question. He usually gets down on one knee and offers an engagement ring.
Once they say yes, they are fiancés. This word comes from French, but we use it in English all the time. This is my fiancé, David.
Now let's move to the wedding day itself. It usually begins with the preparations. The bride gets her hair and makeup done. She puts on her wedding dress.
Many brides wear a veil over their face and a long train on their dress that follows behind them. And in their hands, they carry a bouquet of fresh flowers.
The groom usually wears a tuxedo or a very nice suit. He might also have a boutonniere. That's a small flower pinned to his jacket.
Now, let's talk about the wedding party. These are the special people who help the bride and groom.
The bride has her bridesmaids, and her best friend is the maid of honor.
And the groom has his groomsmen, and his best friend is the best man. The best man has a very important job. He has to keep the wedding rings safe.
I've been a best man before, Emma. I was so nervous about losing those rings. I kept checking my pocket every 5 minutes.
That's a big responsibility. Now, let's look at the ceremony. This is the formal part where the couple actually gets married.
They walk down the aisle. Usually there is music playing, the wedding march.
At the front, they meet the officiant. This is the person who has the legal or religious power to marry them, like a priest, a minister, or a judge.
Then comes the most beautiful part, the vows. These are the promises they make to each other. I promise to love you in sickness and in health.
After the vows, they exchange rings. They slide the rings onto each other's ring finger.
And then the officiant says the famous words, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Or partners for life. Then you may now kiss the bride.
Everyone cheers and applauds. It's such a joyful moment.
Now let's go to the party after the ceremony. We call this the reception.
The reception is where the food, the dancing, and the toasts happen.
A toast is when someone stands up, makes a short speech, and everyone raises their glass to drink to the couple's happiness.
To the bride and groom, we say, the best man and the maid of honor usually give emotional or funny speeches.
Then there's the wedding cake. The couple cuts the first slice together. It's a tradition.
Speaking of traditions, there's the first dance. The newlyweds dance alone while everyone watches.
And at the end of the night, the couple often heads off on their honeymoon. This is a special vacation to celebrate their new life together.
They might go to a tropical beach or a romantic city like Paris.
Now, Leo, let's practice some real-life conversation. Imagine I'm a guest at your wedding.
Oh, am I getting married in this example? I need to find a suit.
Yes, let's imagine.
Hi, Emma. I'm so glad you could make it to our wedding.
Leo, thank you so much for inviting me. Everything is stunning. The decorations are beautiful.
Thank you. My wife Maria did most of the planning. She has great taste.
You both look so radiant. It was such a touching ceremony. I almost cried during the vows.
I teared up a little bit too. It's a very emotional day. Are you enjoying the food?
Yes, the appetizers were delicious. I'm looking forward to the main course.
Great. Make sure to stay for the dancing later. The DJ is going to play some great music.
I wouldn't miss it for the world. Congratulations again, Leo.
That was a very natural conversation. We used make it, which means to attend or arrive, and stunning, which is a stronger word for beautiful.
And teared up, which means your eyes started to fill with tears because you were happy or moved.
Let's look at some important wedding etiquette or rules for guests. Emma, what should you do when you receive an invitation?
You must RSVP. This is very important. It stands for a French phrase, but it basically means please reply. The couple needs to know how many people are coming so they can order enough food.
And what about the dress code? If an invitation says black tie, what does that mean?
Black tie is very formal. Men should wear a tuxedo and women should wear a long evening gown.
If it says semi-formal or cocktail attire, you can wear a nice suit or a shorter dress.
And here is the most important rule for a wedding guest. Never wear white.
Why is that?
Because the bride usually wears white, and you don't want to overshadow her. It's her special day to shine.
Good tip. What about gifts? Should you bring a gift to the wedding?
Usually, yes. Many couples have a wedding registry. This is a list of things they need for their new home, like kitchen appliances or linens. You can choose something from the list.
Or sometimes they have a honeymoon fund where you can contribute money toward their trip.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about anniversaries. Every year on the date of the wedding, the couple celebrates their wedding anniversary.
Each year has a name. The first year is the paper anniversary, the 25th is the silver anniversary, and the 50th is the golden anniversary.
50 years. That is a true milestone. A milestone is a very significant or important stage in life.
Emma, let's think about some idioms related to marriage.
Oh, I love these. The most common one is to tie the knot.
They are going to tie the knot in June. It just means to get married.
And another one is to walk down the aisle, which we mentioned earlier. It represents the act of getting married.
How about getting cold feet?
Oh, that's a scary one. If someone gets cold feet, it means they suddenly become nervous or afraid right before the wedding, and they aren't sure if they want to go through with it.
Usually it's just pre-wedding jitters. Jitters are small feelings of nervousness.
Yes, it's normal to feel a bit anxious before such a big commitment.
Commitment is a very strong word. It means a deep promise to be with someone and support them.
Let's talk about destination weddings. This is a new trend where the couple gets married in a different country or a famous vacation spot.
Those can be very expensive for the guests because they have to pay for flights and hotels.
But they are also very memorable. Imagine getting married on a beach in Hawaii or a castle in Italy.
That sounds like a fairy tale wedding. A fairy tale wedding is one that is perfect, magical, and very beautiful.
Now, let's imagine a different situation. What if you are congratulating someone on their engagement?
You can say, "I'm so happy for you," or "When is the big day?"
The big day is a very common slang term for the wedding day.
You can also ask, "Have you picked a date yet?" or "Have you found a venue?"
A venue is the place where the wedding happens. It could be a church, a hotel, a garden, or a vineyard.
Picking a venue is often the hardest part of wedding planning because the good ones book up very fast.
Emma, let's talk about the feelings of the parents. The father of the bride and the mother of the bride are often very proud, but also a little bit sad to see their child growing up.
The father often gives the bride away. This is a tradition where he walks her down the aisle and hands her hand to the groom.
It symbolizes the transition from her old family to her new family. It's a very poignant moment. Poignant means something that is deeply moving or touching.
Let's look at some post-wedding vocabulary. We mentioned the honeymoon, but what about the marriage license?
That is the legal document you sign to prove that you are officially married. You usually sign it right after the ceremony with your witnesses.
And some people choose to change their last name. The bride might take the groom's surname.
Or they might hyphenate their names, putting both names together with a small line.
This is a personal choice. There is no right or wrong way to do it.
Now, for our listeners, let's do a little vocabulary challenge. I will describe a person or a thing, and you try to guess the word.
I'll play too.
Okay, the woman who's getting married.
That's the bride.
The man who is the groom's best friend and helps him on the day.
The best man.
The promise you make during the ceremony.
Those are the vows.
The vacation the couple takes after the wedding.
The honeymoon.
The group of people who stand with the bride.
The bridesmaids.
Well done, Leo, and I hope our listeners got those too.
Marriage is such a big theme in English literature and movies. Think about Pride and Prejudice or Four Weddings and a Funeral.
Knowing these words helps you understand the culture and the emotions of these stories.
Before we finish, let's talk about the most important thing at any wedding: love.
Love is in the air. That's another great idiom. It means you can feel the romantic atmosphere in a place.
And we want to spread the love to all of you. Learning English is also a commitment. It takes patience and dedication.
But just like a good marriage, it is very rewarding in the end.
If you have a wedding story, maybe something funny happened or you went to a beautiful place, tell us in the comments.
We would love to hear about wedding traditions from your country. Every culture has its own beautiful way of celebrating.
Does the bride wear white? Do you have a big feast? Do people dance for 3 days? Let us know.
Writing about your life is the best way to practice your English. It makes the words stick in your memory.
Thank you for joining us for this special episode. We hope you feel more confident talking about weddings now.
Don't forget to share this with someone who's getting married or who just loves a good romance.
Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep celebrating your progress.
Every new word you learn is a reason to celebrate.
We will see you in the next episode with more practical and real English.
This has been Emma,
And Leo.
wishing you all a day full of joy and love. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.